At this stage, something powerful begins to happen, not outside, but inside your mindset. Because now you are no longer chasing random success, you are building something intentional, something structured, something that reflects your understanding of the system. And this shift separates those who try from those who truly grow, because trying creates inconsistency, but understanding creates direction, and direction is what turns effort into results over time. You start to see your channel as a long-term asset, not a short-term experiment, and that changes how you approach every decision, because now every video you create is not just about today's views, but about building tomorrow's audience. And this perspective makes you more patient, more calculated, and more focused on quality rather than rushing for quantity without purpose. There's a quiet realization that begins to settle in. You cannot control everything, but you can control your effort, your consistency, your strategy, and your willingness to improve. And this control gives you stability in a space that is otherwise unpredictable, because while trends change and algorithms evolve, the fundamentals of value, clarity, and engagement remain constant, and those who master these fundamentals always stay ahead. You also begin to understand the importance of identity, because in a crowded space, being memorable is more valuable than being random, and your audience doesn't just follow your content, they follow your style, your voice, your way of presenting ideas. And when you become consistent in that identity, people start recognizing you faster, trusting you more, and returning to your content with expectation rather than hesitation. At this level, your focus sharpens further, and you begin to eliminate distractions, unnecessary ideas, and inconsistent efforts, because you understand that growth comes from focus, and focus comes from saying no to things that do not align with your direction. And this discipline allows you to invest your energy where it truly matters, making each effort more meaningful and impactful. Now, your mindset transforms into something stronger. You no longer react emotionally to results because you understand that one video does not define your journey. And this awareness protects you from both overconfidence and discouragement, keeping you balanced, grounded, and focused on long-term growth rather than short-term fluctuations. There is also a deeper layer you begin to notice: the connection between effort and timing, because sometimes the right content fails at the wrong time, and sometimes simple content performs at the right moment. And this teaches you patience, because not everything is under your control, but consistency increases your chances of being in the right place at the right time. As you continue, your growth becomes more stable, not explosive, but consistent. And this consistency builds trust, not just with your audience, but within yourself. Because now you have proof that your system works, your strategy works, and your persistence is paying off, even if gradually. And this proof becomes the foundation of your confidence. You start to see the bigger picture clearly. The journey was never about luck or shortcuts, but about understanding, discipline, and execution. And now that you have reached this level of awareness, you realize that most people quit before they ever get here, because they never develop the patience or consistency required to succeed. And finally, as you look at everything you've built, everything you've learned, and everything you've overcome, you understand one powerful truth. Success is not a moment, it's a process. And those who respect the process, who stay committed to growth, who keep evolving with time, are the ones who eventually reach a level where success is no longer a goal. It becomes a natural outcome of who they are.